Hey buddy, this is Collin, Mr. Oldschool Gamer, bringing you another clip from the wonderful world of warships. Today I'm bringing you a clip of the Tier 10 Imperial Japanese Navy destroyer, the Shimakaze. The Shimakaze was actually my first love in this game, and also the first tier 10 that I grinded in this game. And I just loved this ship because it was pretty much everything that I wanted, and the way I wanted to play in this game. I wanted to be like that stealthy ninja killer that lurks in the shadows and launches torps at the enemy fleets. So I grinded that ship, and while the game progressed and the new lines and new nations made their way into the game, and also with the implementation of the hydros and the radars and everything else, it seems like this ship just disappeared pretty much, because it felt like every other ship was so much more fun and stronger than this destroyer. So actually my Shima has been sitting collecting dust in port for a long time, but then they announced that they were gonna release a new premium tier 8 Japanese destroyer, the controversial Asashio, with its 20k deep water torps that can only hit battleships and carriers. And I was quite excited to hear about this destroyer, because that destroyer actually felt like the Shimakaze felt for me in the beginning of this game. And even though I know it's a quite controversial ship, some say it's stupidly overpowered, some say it's a very selfish ship that can only attack battleships and can't contest caps and much else. I'm really interested in having a closer look at the Asashio. So that's the reason why I choose to take out my Shimakaze for a spin, because I haven't played this ship in a really long while, and I just wanted to get the feel for this kind of playstyle again, because I've been playing a whole lot of Lojang and Fletcher and Gearing and also the German destroyers. But I'm quite excited over the chance to once again play the Japanese stealth attack destroyers. So I push the left flank quite aggressively for my team. As you can see, the rest of my teammates are still bundled up in one map grid square, while I pushed in and faced off against pretty much half the enemy fleet. I got some nice chunks out of the enemy battleships with my first torp launch. And this is just the thing I love about Japanese destroyers and their playstyle. Being able to just lurk and go stealthy in the front of the enemy fleet and launch invisible and deadly attacks. So I'm trying to convince my fleet to maybe try and move up, because if they gonna continue to sit all in one grid square, they're gonna be an easy kill for the enemy destroyers. So I got my first kill on an enemy battleship And I'm already up to 130k damage. As you can see, it's another ship that is flooding. So I earned my second kill and my Liquidator. I already gotten my Witherer and what's that? Devastating Strike, I think. And that's my third kill. So can't really remember that I felt the Shimakaze being this effective in the last couple of times I played it. Now, of course, I'm in a world of hurt because I'm getting pushed by enemy Fletcher. But he didn't really expect my torps. So that's kill number 4. And my team has still haven't really moved out of the base. So I'm up to 150k damage, gotten 4 achievements and 4 kills. And well, I don't really know what my team are doing back there. I haven't really pushed anything, even though I have pretty much decimated this flank for them. But as you may imagine, this game makes me very excited about being actually able to try out the new tier 8 Asashio when it arrives. Because this will pretty much be the same kind of results I gathered by the community contributors that has tested the Asashio. That said, I will be pretty useless against the destroyers and cruisers, of course, but it will still be very interesting to try that ship out. And of course, after this game, I'm pretty excited about continuing to actually play my first love, my Shimakaze, again. Because this girl has been sitting way too long collecting dust. And I think it's a really shame. It's a really big shame. This ship has needed some love and some tweaks for a really long time to be viable again. And I think that with the new buff in the upcoming patch, where the Shimakaze will be... I think it will get a concealment of 5.4 kilometers, which will pretty much make it as stealthy as the Kagero and all the rest of the low detection ships. And I think it's really interesting that Wargaming still hasn't taken away the 20k torps from this ship, since I have really no use for them as a destroyer captain in the Shimakaze. I feel like they are totally useless with the detectability of those torps. I do have tried to play somewhat with the SAU torps on the Shimakaze, the 8k ones, but with all the radars and hydras and everything in the game, it's really hard to get some consistent damage with those 8k torps. So I think the 12k torps is really the way to go with the Shimakaze. Now, of course, the team on the other side has done really well as well. So we are already inside the enemy base, capturing the base, and it's only 3 ships left. But since I done this good in this game, I'm of course really interested in finishing this game with a bang, with a Kraken unleashed. But it seems like it's gonna be really hard, because I don't think I will be able to strike another ship again before they get killed by the rest of the fleet that is pushing in right now. But I felt like the best option I had pretty much was this last cruiser on the enemy team. So I launched a pretty wide spread in his general direction, and thought that I maybe would pop up and start to open fire on him, maybe make him maneuver and do a mistake and hopefully eat some of my torps. Unless he is running straight into them. So my 5th kill and the Kraken unleashed. Now this game very quickly comes to an end. It's 2 almost dead ships left, and the enemy team has 47 points. I don't think I will be able to do any more damage. I was hoping to land some shells on these targets. But the game ends. But all in all, a pretty decent game, as you can see. Almost 170k damage, 5 kills, 7 torp hits, Devastating strike, Kraken unleashed, Liquidator, Witherer, and First Blood. So I can't really complain. Being number 1 in the match is always nice, of course. See some detailed report. Almost 90k in torp damage, which is pretty nice. And some nice experience and credits as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and a comment below. And hope you guys have a really nice weekend. Have a good one. Bye bye.